Sometimes you feel like going out fishing even when you know the chances of catching are slim. Today was one of those days. I did my jobs, my housework was done, and then I decided to steal a lift from my nan and head down to a local spot. The wind was up, the tides were neap, and I truly wasn't expecting a thing. Sit back, relax, you're watching a Jake Davison production. Well, welcome back to another shore fishing video with me, Jake Davison. Today the reason why I've come down is the weather's no good for kayaking and I've done all my jobs at home, the garden's clear, housework is done, and I've got some hours to myself. So I bought 3 rods down today, which is unusual, don't normally bring 3 rods. We've got 1 rod on a pulley pennel rig, baited with a whole squid. The other rod is on a pulley rig, but with no pennel hooks. It's just got 1 large 5/0 hook baited with 2 very large lugworms, and we're going to try for bass on them too. And I've got a 3rd rod, we've just got a 2-hook flapper with half the lugworm. We've chucked it out about 40 yards just to see if we can get some slugs or any little mini species hanging around the groins. Beautiful weather, I'm out in a t-shirt, so can't really complain. About 2 o'clock at the moment, it's low tide. The tide is on the flood. Very neat tides today. I think the tide is only about 5.5 metres, which is a small tide for around here. So we'll be fishing probably until about 7 in the evening, maybe even a bit later. I brought my head torch just in case we want to stay out a little bit. So thank you for joining us. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do. Leave a comment below, give a like, it always helps the video. And please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here goes. Right, so obviously it's now arriving to the start of May. It's late April. It's about 20th of April today. I think that's the exact date. So the problem is we've got at the moment with the fish is the winter species have left, but there's still dribs and drabs left over. But the summer species have not quite arrived yet. So you're kind of either wishing for a couple of plaice left over, give or take, and then sort of the odd bass which is arriving. That's all you really can fish for. There's not a lot else out there. Slugs, you might get occasional whiting. So today I'm really not expecting to catch anything or very little. So I thought I'd just show you this little modification that I've done today. Now this is just an IMAX rod bag. You could use any rod bag. And when I'm walking with it, I always thought the rods inside have got no protection really apart from this cloth here. So me being me, I thought let me design something like an insert which can go inside just to protect that rod quite a bit more. So you might have seen in my intro, what I've done is I've got a rather large piece of drain pipe here. I don't know what the diameter is, but it's a very large drainage pipe, and I've cut the section off the top and that just slides in your rod bag like so, and it just sits in like that, and then all your rods just slide into that insert. So they all go into the insert, they're all in there, and then when you zip it up, they've got a lot more protection. So if you drop it or you bash it down at the bottom here, you've got all that. Look, that is solid because the drain pipe is there. And then even if it falls the other way, you've got the front of the drain pipe protecting it. So I've only used it today, and I don't know why I've not thought about this before. But yeah, a bit of drainage insert into your rod bags might just be a real help, and it might just protect your rods that bit better. But I'm sure there's people out there doing it already, but we've got to do something in this video. So I think a few tips are going to be the highlight of the day. But we'll never know. We've got 3 rods out there, fishing different tactics, and we've got until 7 or 8 o'clock. So we'll keep going. Now, I love a little modification that I've made. I've got a lot of bits and bobs, you know, like pliers, disgorgers, scissors, all that sort of thing. And they were just always all over the shop. So what I've done is I've got a bottle, and then inside that I've got just a protein shake bottle, and I've put a little bit of foam on that so that keeps it floating on the kayak. But and I've got all my bits and bobs in the top there, so it's just like a little buckets type thing, just to fit all my bits and bobs, and then that just goes nice and neatly in the side of the bag. So keep it nice and neat. Just a little tip if all your bits and bobs are everywhere. I wonder what he's got on, if anything. Now, for anyone who is interested baiting out, I'm sure this is no interest to anyone, but here's the whole squid. Here is the bottom hook of that pulley pennel. I literally just go through and then back through, and then once more like that. So it's sort of knitted through almost, and then I literally just go through the bottom all the way through to the eye, pinch it through, pull tight, bring the, hang on, where's that small hook? There it is. Bring the smaller hook down, wrap it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, through the top, and then I just elasticate it on, literally just like that. It's really simple. I'm not going to go into detail, it's quite boring to be honest, but if you want to know how to bait up and you don't know, that is how I do my squid. That's how I also do them on the kayak. If you want to go and see me catch loads of rays, scroll back to my previous videos. I've got I've caught 14 rays at the moment. I've got 1 on the shore, and I've caught 13 rays out on the kayak recently. So if you want to go watch a bit of more fishy action, go and watch those. But that's how I bait up my squid. I'm going to elasticate that up now and whack it out there. Now, one thing I definitely tend to do when it's quiet on the beach is every cast with one of the rods I will change the rig. So at the moment I've got a pulley pennel and nothing's really happening. I've got a whole squid on. When I wind that in, I will clip on this 2-hook clip down rig just with size 4 hooks, and I'll cast that one out, then change the pulley pennel, put a new squid on, and then when I bring this one in, put the pulley pennel on. That way you're fishing lots of different tactics, and you're more likely to catch a fish, in my opinion. I think that's probably just something that I picked up from my course fishing matches, you know, as a kid. Well, here I just had my 2-hook flapper rig, and I was just casting that to the other beach, but just right down tight to the groin. So just quickly nipped over the top and grabbed the rod, and then I cast it out, let's say about 40 yards out. When I was winding in on this rod, I found out one of my weights was absolutely broken, so I had to get a new one. Always at the bottom. As you can see there, the bottom trip weight's absolutely destroyed. Happened quite a lot recently. So as the wind was really pushing through, I changed that for a fresh one, as I thought that may be best. Well, it's coming towards the end of our session now. The sun's very slowly going down. Unfortunately, we've had absolutely nothing, which I was expecting, unfortunately. It's just that time of year when not a lot of fish are coming out. There's hardly any reports of any fish coming out either. Maybe in late evening, you know, when it's dark, you might get a few fish, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to get any out today. But it was a bit of fun. We're in the sun, we're out. It's as good as it's going to get, isn't it? If you do want some more fishy action, where I actually catch quite a lot, go to my other videos and maybe go to the kayak ones. Certainly a lot more fish than from the shore. Hopefully got a few more videos, shore videos coming up in the not too distant future when the fish arrive. We'll do a smooth hound shore video, we'll do a couple of those. We'll try and get some smooth hounds down from the front here. That'll be good fun. And definitely some bass videos as well, because as soon as the bass come here, it can be quite good. I've had some quite good fish out, to be honest, from the beach here. So yeah, we'll definitely come along and give that a go. Thank you for watching. If you've got this far, sorry for there's no fish, but please do subscribe to the channel once again. Please leave a like or a comment below. It's all much appreciated. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Take care and enjoy your week.